Positive energy all the time. Late night, late night. Hope y'all doing well. Rep your city. Let's get it. Run those likes up, share, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. It's not really late on the West Coast. It's only 10:30 at night. Let's get it. Come on in. Come on in. I'm representing Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Both of my Facebook channels. We got Richmond, California in the building. We got San Francisco, California in the building. Shout out to everybody in Cali. Salute, salute, salute. Come on in. Come on in. I was just on the phone talking to a friend about Hollywood and how they ruined BET. Fat Joe never should have been hosting BET. No 4 years in a row. He destroyed it. He has no personality. And he ain't black. I don't know what the hell they doing. But that led into talking about Hollywood, and I was just talking about how Hollywood has ruined itself by not keeping the actors and actresses as anonymous as possible. As an actor or an actress, you cannot show your personal life, and you have to stay low profile. If we see you too much, you can't be a character. How could you play a character when every time I see you, you're just you? You have to do a movie, disappear, wait, do a movie, disappear, wait. We got Washington, D.C. in the building. We got Houston, Texas in the building. We're going to be talking about hip hop. Will.i.Am said Black Thought is a trillion times better than Jay-Z. We're going to talk about that. A trillion. We got Houston, Texas in the building. We got Massachusetts in the building. A trillion. I think if he didn't say a trillion, we got Winfield, Kansas in the building. A trillion. Bruh. That was so ridiculous. I'm like, is he just trying to go viral, just saying anything? Black Thought, a trillion times better than Jay-Z? Are you kidding me? A trillion? What? We're going to talk about it, though. Good to see you, Troy. A lot of the people I be seeing talking about hip hop and rap, they would be horrible in the music business. They would be horrible. They wouldn't sell no records. They wouldn't sell no songs. It's one of the crazy things with the music business. And I see it. People send me all the time. They send me these rappers, right? On Instagram. They send me these rappers and he's rapping his ass off. But it's trash, you know? It'd be straight trash. I mean, he can rap real good, but what they send me be trash. And I'm like, I'll be wondering, do they understand what they just sent me? They send me these rappers, and they be kind of one. I think they'd be like, this is what real hip hop like, and I'm like, no, it's not. But I guess they be sending me these rappers. You know what I'm saying? You can see it all the time. People gonna come over here and they gonna tell you about these cold ass rappers. For and it just shows you our young generation. I don't know if they're gonna be able to maintain in the music business. Are we're not raising any new CEOs or nothing in the music business. It's absolutely crazy. We're gonna get into it. If I had to pick between signing Jay Z and Black Thought, it's a no brainer. I'm signing Jay. I'm not signing Black Thought. I wouldn't sign him to no record deal. For what? I ain't gonna sell no records. He can't sell no records. The Roots could sell records as a group with him in the group, but he can't sell no records. But whatever, we gonna get into it. Yeah, what the hell? We gonna get into it because there's a lot of brothers, especially they like music that ain't gonna sell. They love it. I don't get it. They love it. They always told me how somebody so cold they couldn't sell no records. He ain't gonna sell shit. Nobody gonna buy it. So if you're really good, why nobody will buy it? if you if you're a trillion times better than Jay Z, why aren't you a trillion times better than Jay Z? If you're a trillion times better, you're supposed to be selling a trillion times more records. You're supposed to have a trillion times more hit records. Make it make some sense. It's ridiculous. I was talking to a brother and he was like, he was complaining about the shorties music, and he was saying that the system is pushing the drill music. I just shook my head. This guy ain't got a clue. He really believes that you can sell our youth with the education they getting and the upbringing they getting. They believe they can sell them some better music. Oh, okay. They both Caribbean. Okay. Well, just on some music stuff, a trillion times better. Like I feel like Black Thought is a real good rapper. I've always said that. He's a great lyricist, no doubt. He's a great lyricist, no doubt. But I think Will.i.Am, when he say a trillion times better, I think he's misleading the youth. He's misleading the young people. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a misleading statement, you know? Especially the word better, because you have to specify what you mean better. I used to take my crew to rap battles, and if it's two dudes battling, and this dude, he's saying a lot of words, he cold, and this dude's saying less words, but they hit hard and they sting. He's gonna win the battle. Like you put a Black Thought in a battle with a Biggie Smalls, he'll get ate alive. He'll get destroyed because he'll be saying a whole bunch of words, but Biggie will be bop, 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 bop. Biggie will tear him to pieces. All the words that ain't better. A whole bunch of words and break it down. That's not better in rap. A lot of people don't understand that. This is why young black people are not being successful in the music business because you don't understand music. If from Will.i.Am, he's got a lot of money. He's in the music business. Why he never took Black Thought and did nothing with him then? Sign him, bro, and let's prove your point. If he's a trillion times better than Jay-Z, shouldn't Will sign him? Sign him. You losing money. How long you been knowing he's that good? You didn't put no money behind him. You filthy rich, I'm sure. You in the tech industry and all that. Why Will.i.Am didn't sign him? Why nobody really messed with him? Why he was like on a TV show like that? That was absolutely crazy. I mean, if he would have said, I believe that Will.i.Am is a better lyricist than Jay Z, that would have made some sense. But you just come out and say Black Thought is a trillion times better than Jay Z, and in what particular categories? He cannot make a song as good as Jay Z in his life. Black Thought can't make a song as good as Jay Z. Black Thought marketing. Black Thought ruined his career early. His career was over. He ruined his career before. He didn't have a chance as hell. His career was over. Nobody liked him. Eh, well, I always got to do the dirty job, the dirty work. Black Thought ended his career in 2001. His career was over. Y'all come on in, come on in. Rep your city. In 2001, I remember when he ruined his career. I remember clear as day. His career was over. Done. I would have never been able to play none of his music in my house. He was so shot himself in the foot. I said, what the hell did he do that for? Anybody know what I'm talking about? How did Black Thought ruin his rap career? His rap career was over. Done. Kaput. He let some people trick him out of his position. Yep. Yep. That movie. That movie, he was over with. I remember we had got it from Blockbuster, I think. Let me see, 2001. I forgot where we got it from. When he played this role right here, chasing a white girl, it was over. And man, my wife at the time, man, she was like pissed. She was so angry. Because this was a brother supposed to be like a conscious brother, like with the dreads and all that. And they had him chasing behind this girl in the movie. It was, man, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? We got Texarkana, Texas. His career was over. He was looking like, he was looking not looking right in the black community. The black community wasn't really feeling that movie. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You in Las Vegas where a peanut butter sandwich is $23 with your Q cell. Damn, that's messed up, Teresa. I hope you have a good time though still. When y'all go to Vegas, you're gonna have to take like an electric skillet with you and cook in your room. You know what I'm saying? That's why Vegas is been empty. You know what I'm saying? That's why Vegas been empty, sweetheart. The tourism hit the ground because they they robbing people. You ain't gonna win no money. They're gonna take all your money. They don't have nothing to do. They built it wrong. Like they made it about prostitutes and men coming to sleep with women. They should have built it as a family city. Who gonna take their family to Vegas? It's only fun for the first day. The next day you ready to go home. There's nothing on the strip. It's too far to walk. You can't walk the strip. It's long. It's long. You can't walk that. You can't walk the strip. So you got to go to the back of the hotel where the entrance and exit and catch a cab everywhere. I went to Vegas and we went to a restaurant to get some food to eat that wasn't on the strip. And we couldn't get a cab to come get us for about 45 minutes because all the cabs is on the strip. So transportation is horrible. And it ain't nothing to do, really. There ain't nothing to do in Vegas. They don't know how to make no money, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. But there is nothing to do but gamble and have sex in the room. That's it. The Mandalay Bay got the best vegetarian and vegan food, though. Yeah, it's a money trap and there's nothing to do. Nothing. They have really nothing there for you to do but gamble. They have nothing. I don't know what the hell they was thinking. If they had them big acts there, you got to pay $100 some to get tickets to go see them acts. They don't have no regular entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They don't have nothing to do. No, it's not family oriented. It's like nothing to do. It's a one night and out. That's it. And it's only nice when you take somebody who haven't been there. Anybody been there once? What you gonna do there the second time? Somebody the first time, they'll be amazed. They'll see all the lights and all that. That's good for sightseeing. That's a good thing to see. What's up, Ivy Dream? But it's a one night town. You go one night in and you out. Basically. All them souvenirs made in Asia. All of that Vegas. They got some nice. Me and my queen, when we went, they took a picture of us, had us as a pharaoh and a queen. They had us as a king and a queen. Pharaoh was nice. Classic, real nice picture at the Luxor. Stuff like that, you can get, some really nice things, but I can see you coming in on a Friday, staying Saturday, and get the hell out of there Sunday. I can see that. But you gotta have some money. Don't go out there. If you ain't got $1,000 to just blow, don't go. You need some money. You have to go out there with the intentions to spend money. It's a spend money trip. So you gotta go out there with a couple of grand, spend money. Go over here, throw $100 in the slot machine, go over there, like that. hit the roulette table, bet bet 100 or 200, you know, 20 at a time or whatever, like that, without really trying to win, just having fun. If you win, you win. If you don't, you and your date go on the slot machine, $50 in coins a piece, till it's gone. That type of stuff. You can't go there trying to win though. You just go in there to basically throw money, to spend money, which is all right. That's good fun a little bit. Go get the big tall drink and walk down the strip with the tall drink, stuff like that, and then get out of there. But yeah, this thing with Will.i.Am, he said Black Thought is a trillion times better than Jay-Z. I said, what the heck did he say that for? I didn't understand why he said that. I didn't understand why Jay-Z had to be thrown in his. I didn't understand. I thought that was tacky, especially from a guy in a weirdo group. It's cool. Everybody had their opinion, but it was weird. He's like, Black Thought is a trillion times better than Jay Z. Now, Black Thought is an excellent wordsmith. I've always said he's underrated, but he's underrated. That's his fault because he don't got a good work ethic as a rapper. He don't got a good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So he got his money being on that TV show every night, right? It's the drummer that be. I believe it's the drummer from the Roots that be getting them up on the money. I believe he the one that get the bag. He like the leader of the group, the drummer. He's smart. He goes and rubs elbows as a musician and make things. Was that Jimmy Fallon? Is that the show they was on? I think. Who I never watched. Weirdo. You know, I don't like that type of comedy. You know what I'm saying? They hate Jay Z because he said he the greatest alive. Yeah, Questlove. He go get the bag. They hate Jay Z because he said he's the greatest alive. I mean, that's what he was supposed to say. Yeah, Quest the one be getting the money. He don't want. He don't want to get to the bag because he's a musician, so he can get gigs on songs, right? He can go in the studio and do studio work and play the drums behind a lot of bands and stuff. You say Jay Z the greatest mimicker? Uh, nah, Jay Z definitely can stand on that the greatest rapper alive. Definitely. No ifs, ands, and buts about that. There's no. Have you ever seen Jay Z, Wally? You seen Jay Z live? Have you seen him live, or you just what you basing it off of? You didn't think that was superhuman? You don't think Jay Z like superhuman? And what you think about his performance? Black Thought can't do that. Not in his life. You believe Black Thought could get on stage and perform like Jay-Z? Hell no. Oh, you just trolling. Okay. Man, listen. There is no rapper that I've seen ever that can fuck with Jay-Z on stage. Not Tupac, not Biggie, not Nas, none of them. Mm, I don't think you know what you're talking about. But ain't nobody can get on stage and rap like Jay-Z that ever rapped. Not Rakim, not Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane is close. Nobody. Nobody could get on stage and rap like Jay-Z. Everybody that rap, they be at work and you can see they working. Jay-Z, the only one just be walking back and forth. Da, 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 no effort. DMX, Tupac, Jay-Z walking back and forth. Spitting off the lyrics effortlessly. Effortlessly. Every word. Every word. Every syllable. You know how rappers had a crowd? Not Jay. Jay say every word, every last syllable, and every last word. The entire show. Effortlessly. Nobody can do that but Jay-Z. Period. He's the most effortless rapper in rap history. As a fact. Period. Point blank, period. He's the most effortless rapper in rap, period. Point, nobody. Nobody can rap that, like a machine like that. Nobody. 2 hours straight. He could go 2 hours straight. Don't miss a word. Don't miss a syllable. Knows his songs like it's the most incredible. It's incredible. I seen him the same month I seen Nas. Ain't no comparison. Nas is a lazy ass rapper. DMX was a dope fiend. You don't know what show you're gonna get from him. Black Dog can't fuck with Jay-Z on no damn stage. Uh, Anybody believe that is a fool? First off, Black Thought ain't got no songs. So he cannot go song to song with no damn Jay-Z. What songs Black Thought got? I rest my case. How you better Jay-Z? You ain't got no songs. Black Thought ain't got no popular song. What? Name five big, name five popular Black Thought songs. Bro, you kind of trolling. Let somebody else talk. Let somebody else talk. You trolling. You messing up my chat. You trolling, man. You know what I'm saying? We see you, bro. Why you trolling in the chat like that? Let some other people talk. Nobody want to see no green dot all the way down. Look at this. Man, I can't stand people like that. Just back to back. Like he drank 3 cups of Folgers coffee in a row. He's just tweaking and don't even know what the hell you talking about. So Black Thought 1,000,000,000 times better than Jay-Z. Black Thought is not one of the best rappers in the game, but he's a lyricist. As far as a rapper, if you ain't got no bunch of hit records, you ain't no best rapper. Because if you was a good rapper, can drop some hit records. See, I'm in the music business. If you can't make a good song, you ain't nothing to me. If you can't make a good song, you ain't no best. You good. But if you can't make no song, you can't make no good hook. You can't make no good verses to go with the hook. You not. Black Thought ain't better than no damn Jay Z. He can rap, but he not better than Jay Z. Not even close. He ain't better than Nas. He ain't better than nobody that can make a good song. Because Black Thought can't make a good song if he put all his thoughts into it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it real. Like why, what song he made? Just spitting a whole bunch of words, that ain't shit. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It's been said years ago. Bro, if you can't put that together where the people can feel it, you ain't no good. I don't care if you say a billion words. Will.i.Am is a weirdo. So of course he'll say that. He's a weirdo. So he want to hear some weird stuff. He want to hear that ain't no good rap like that. It's a whole bunch of Black Thoughts. They couldn't get a hit record if their life depended on it. It's a whole bunch of them. Chino XL, but he couldn't make a good song to save his life. I could name a bunch of them. I could name a bunch of rappers that y'all would say is the best rapper ever. You take them in the studio, they couldn't make a good record to save their life. They got no swag. They got no soul. They kind of like a computer chip. How you gonna say Black Thought is 1,000,000,000 times better than Jay Z, and Black Thought is a nobody, and Jay Z is a superstar in the game? He said everybody say Tupac, Jay Z, Nas, Biggie. Duh. Nobody say Black Thought for a reason. Because he's not a thought. He don't got no records. He don't got no career to back. That's like saying you the greatest baseball player. You never been to the World Series or nothing. If that's the case, Dominique Wilkins is better than Jordan. Right. People just be talking. Black Thought could rap, but in the music business, we don't consider that good. And this is a problem with black, I'm saying this for young black people. Y'all stop admiring something that can't transition into income. If it can't transition into income and fans and stuff, it ain't good. I don't give a damn what it is. You can't just say Black Thought is a trillion times better than Jay-Z because that includes everything. That's where he made his mistake. That encompasses everything. So he's a trillion times better than Jay-Z in record sales. He's a trillion times better than Jay-Z in album releases. He's a trillion times better than Jay-Z with Grammys. What did you like? You can't just make no blank statement like that. And you're supposed to be some Poindexter computer guy. You should have said, Black Thought is a wordsmith, is a better wordsmith than Jay-Z. You can't say no trillion times. He not no trillion times better than no fucking Jay-Z, even with the lyrics. Come on. A trillion? That's disrespect, man. A trillion? So he a trillion times better than Jadakiss? He a trillion times better than Nas? He a trillion times better than Cameron? So if he a trillion times better than Jay-Z, he a trillion times better than all the other rappers. That means he's a trillion times better than Biggie. He's a trillion times better than Pac. He's a trillion times better than Big Daddy Kane. That sounds crazy. Then he put Big Daddy Kane in there. KRS-One. See how niggas is phony? KRS-One, lyricist, like Jay-Z? No. KRS-One is an old school lyricist where you could say a few words. You can't compare no old school lyricists like that with no Jay-Z or no Nas. KRS-One could not rap like Nas or Jay-Z or Tupac because he from another era. He good in that era, but that shit he now wouldn't be shit. If KRS came out with that style now, he wouldn't be nothing. Dotty dotty dee dee dotty day and all that. This is on the one with the KRS. That shit old. Come on. Big Daddy Kane was cleaning his clock, and KRS-One pulled out freestyle at the end and won. But Big Daddy Kane was dogging Chris on verses. Everybody seen that. KRS-One pulled out and did freestyle battle rap and pulled it off. But the whole thing, Big Daddy Kane was killing him. He was mopping Chris. Chris, I went to see KRS-One. I didn't like it. It was not a good show. He do all this on stage. He be like selling. He do hip hop. I mean, he's smart, but he not as good. KRS-One's not as good as people be saying. He way overrated. His albums was trash. He never made a good album. He got one. He has not one good album. Not one. He's the one artist that took my money. I bought all his CDs. They was all trash. There's always two good songs on there, and the rest of it some fake Jamaican stuff. Jabadi dotty dee dee dotty day, but a boy, you know, but a ball, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? His albums was trash, like total trash. You see him on BET. Love's gonna get you, gonna get you. So you go buy the CD, boom, you put it on, boy, it's popping. Love's gonna get you. Then you put on the next song. And then when you get after that, nothing on the record. Nothing. Nothing on the album. Nothing. 3 songs on the whole CD. You buy Slick Rick whole CD. Fire. Slick Rick whole CD. Fire. KRS One, 3 songs on every CD. That's it. I used to be pissed. He never was in the CD changer because I got to drive around all day. I can't afford for you to take up. It's only 10 spaces in the CD changer. I can't afford for you to be in there. You only got 3 songs. I don't want to keep going changing, getting in the trunk, changing the CD. So I'm trying to put 10 CDs in here that's got a lot of good songs so I could ride out. I'm not trying to put you in here. You only got 3 goddamn songs, bro. You taking up space. Let me put a CD in. Let me put Slick Rick in here. Let me put Jay-Z in here. You can't knock the hustle. CD fire. I don't know what Will.i.Am talk about. Is he crazy? Has he lost his mind? Even Biggie, one of his CDs fire, the other one got a bunch of filler. But it's all right. It could pass. It ain't like bad though. So you can put it in there. But he ain't gonna go in there before the Lost Boys first CD. He ain't gonna go in there. Biggie too. Biggie ain't gonna go in there. It's a lot of people. He ain't going in there. Pac got 3 CDs in there before Biggie got one. That's a fact. But see, I can't hate on Biggie because he got unalived too early in his career, so he didn't get a chance to really put out, you know, masterpieces like he would have. You know what I'm saying? And we lost some good music without Biggie. He was by the time he would have got to that third and fourth CD, man, it would have been crazy. Them would have been some of the best CDs in rap. But I can't put I ain't never had Black Thought in the CD change in my life. Because the Roots was like weirdos to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the Roots. I didn't like Wyclef. I like Lauryn Hill. I ain't like Wyclef. Wyclef was like a bootleg Bob Marley, like biting off a Rasta, doing fake reggae shit. He was a fraud. I ain't like Wyclef. I'm like, look at him biting Bob. You know what I'm saying? Biting the reggae. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying Travis Hunter's a trillion times better than Deion. I know, just crazy stuff. Like a trillion times better, and you really didn't have no good career or nothing. That's crazy. Man, there's 50 rappers easily in New York that are eight Black Thought alive. That's what they do. That type of battle and stuff. But Black Thought is good the way he chop up the words. I ain't gonna take it from him. I always thought he was a really great, really great wordsmith. I ain't gonna take that from him. He is a phenomenal wordsmith. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. Like when dude be rapping, he really be taking the art form to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Boy, he should have brought it down and dropped some nice albums. He should have brought it down and made some hit records so he could get the recognition for his skills. You should be able to do that on a hit record. You know, you should be able to make a hit record and show us that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really mad at Black Thought. He didn't say that. But I don't know why this man talking about somebody a trillion times. Bruh, that was utmost disrespect, like a trillion times. Jay-Z is like at the top. DMX couldn't fuck with Jay-Z in his life. DMX, them slow raps like that. Anybody that rap faster like that and can make hit records, they can always be better than a slower rapper. What made you see how Tupac could speed it up? That's why Tupac was so good. Tupac didn't do no slow, lazy raps. Tupac's is da 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 da. That's why Tupac. DMX was for people that's depressed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He had some nice records, but he was too depressed for me. I don't want to hear no. And I'm down and I'm out. And I'm all fucked up. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So DMX, he had some nice records, but it was too depressing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't surprised he passed away. He made suicide music. You know what I mean? Think who better than Lil Wayne? Jay Z? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lil Wayne was talented, but a lot of people up north didn't know what the fuck he was saying a lot of times. A lot of times you don't know what Wayne's saying. Anytime I gotta go back too much and gotta break your shit down, I mean it might be cold when I break it down, but come on, bro, make it simple. Wayne could rap, but you had to either be from the South and you had to listen too hard to know what the hell Wayne's saying. You had to listen to Wayne too hard to know what he was saying. It wasn't just clear what Wayne was saying. Anybody listen to Wayne know. We like Wayne because Wayne had good songs. Lick, like a lollipop. That's why we liked Wayne, because Wayne could make good ass songs. But as far as the lyricist, nobody really know what the hell he's saying. You got to go back and listen and decipher and all that. How you gonna be somebody that, you know what I mean? Like Jay-Z, that's just straight out. You know exactly what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go back and listen to it. To, you know what I'm saying? It was cold though. Well, I ain't cold. I ain't taking nothing away from him, but it was just not obvious like Jay Z is just obvious, just straightforward. Boom. I've seen Wayne. I've seen a lot of. Ain't nobody better. There's no rapper on the stage better than Jay Z in rap history. If you know, if you're a rapper, you go see Jay Z. If you want to be a good rapper, I got a music business. I took my rappers on the label. I took them to see Jay Z. I kept saying, see, you're a rapper. You got to rap like Jay Z. Say all your goddamn lyrics. All that missing lyrics, the crowd guy. Jay never do that. Jay say every lyric, every word, every is the a every word. He pronunciates effortlessly. He just be walking back and forth like brrrah, brrrah. It's crazy. Other rappers are, Jay just be walking back and forth. It's the craziest shit you ever seen. You know, I ain't gonna hype him up. He ain't from Chicago. That's it. Black Thought, he's a nobody. Who is he? He's nobody. He's who is Black Thought is a nobody in rap. He's not gonna get mentioned before E40. I can name how many rappers before we name him. He's a nobody. He's nobody in rap. He's not a Jada Kiss. He's not a Nas. He's not a Jay-Z. He's none of that. He's a nobody. No albums. What's his big album? Ronald? What's name two Black Thought big albums? What's the name three of his big records that we all know? I don't know none of his damn records. Most I know about him is when he got too fat and he was up there looking toe up from the floor up and make you want to throw up. He's like, damn, he ain't even taking care of himself. What kind of rapper is you? And like I said, he lost his fan base back here when he was chasing her in the movie. So in the black community, he been trash. Because if the ladies don't like it, if the black woman don't like you, you're done. And he ran away to black women way back then. I know my queens hate him. They don't like dude when they see them running behind this girl in this movie. His career was over. So he also stupid. He don't get on no list. Black Thought is not a thought. He should call himself Afterthought. What the hell, people? Black Thought. He's not even a thought. Like he doesn't come up with people talking about Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One and all these great rappers. Nobody ever mentions Black Thought. He's a nobody. Come on, stop. Hey, I tell this story because people got to hear it over and over. I took some young rappers and we went to the big Rockefeller tour. Red and Math, the whole Benny Siegel, everybody was there, right? Ja Rule was there and DMX was there. This is the day when I crowned Jay-Z the best ever. So we sitting there, everybody performing. Ja Rule came out and all that. So Jay-Z come out, he performing. And in the middle of Jay-Z's set, he brings out DMX, right? So when Jay-Z brings out DMX, the crowd go through the damn roof, right? This was incredible. The crowd went through the roof. There is nobody that I could think of that would have been able to come out after DMX at that time. I think if Pac would have came out, I believe the energy would have went down a little bit because the way DMX, the energy. Just when I said this Jay-Z's a bad motherfucker, so the energy is through the roof. I mean, the whole roof is off the building. So DMX walks off stage and Jay-Z walks on the stage. This nigga smart. So, like when you signify, like I signify, and like if you signify me and the crowd start laughing, I can't signify right back. When the crowd go, I gotta wait till they calm down and then hit you. Because if I hit you while the crowd is up here, nobody gonna hear what I said and it ain't gonna work. So the crowd is up here for DMX. So Jay-Z comes out. The crowd's like, and Jay-Z's out on the stage like, yeah, he fired, right? Yeah, he that, right? And let the crowd calm down. And when the crowd went all the way, now DMX is the hype music. If you're a DJ, Once you hype it all the way up, you got to slow it down, right? So once I hype the song up and I play my fastest song, Flashlight, then I got to hit you with I don't love you anyway. And everybody gonna be like, hey, even if you got a boom, I can't try to compete with Flashlight. Jay-Z is a genius. He come out, the crowd's like, ah, 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 ah. And then the beat came on. It's a hard knock life, and the whole building went crazy. I told the rappers, I said, did y'all see what he just did? Took the crowd right back. After that, can't nobody tell me nothing about Jay-Z. Coldest in the game. Because nobody would have been able to come out behind DMX. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. That man came out behind Jay-Z, behind DMX and waited and walked back and forth, say, hey, hi. And then when that crowd went down, when that beat came on, boom, 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 man, the whole roof came off the building. I said, get the hell out of that. Man, the whole roof came off the building. They went crazy. I said, what the hell? That was it. I said, damn. This man came out behind DMX and took the crowd back. Man, that was the most amazing thing I've seen in rap. I said, man, this is the smartest rapper ever. Period. That's a cold brother. I seen him twice. It's cold. The second time I seen him, he didn't have all of them with him. And do you know the crowd in Chicago said from the first word to the end of the show, you know them young people rap every goddamn word with him. Nobody was sitting down. It tripped me out because, you know, I'm older. I was like 40 something. And man, Jay-Z came out there, man, and that crowd, them young people, they said every word he said from the beginning of that show to the end. Nobody sat down. Nobody sat down. I seen Nas the same month. Lackluster. It wasn't that good. I've seen all of them that summer. I seen Common. I seen Nas. I seen Jay-Z. Jay-Z was by far the best. Common was way better than Nas. Nas lazy. Nas lazy as hell. His show is dry. He was dry as hell. He dry. He can rap though, but he just dry as hell. That show was. I got to see them both within about 2 or 3 weeks. Jay-Z and Nas. So I got to see for myself. I had that intention. Let me see who the best. Nas can't fuck with Jay-Z. Not in his life. Nas just can write good. All right. Like that diss song we thought was that he just dropped. You know, he cold with that. I would say he might be the coldest diss rapper ever though. I might say Nas might be the coldest diss rapper ever because he dropped Ether and that one he just dropped that we thought was on Jim Jones. Jesus Christ. So Nas like you gotta wake him up. You know what I'm saying? And when you wake him up, he like fire, but he go back to sleep. You don't gotta wake Jay up. You know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nobody fucking with Jay-Z. I'm a professional. I run a record label. I've been in dance, music. I play various instruments. I've been to Vandercook College of Music. As a shorty, I was playing R&B and R&B bands. I played in reggae bands. I'm really a music. I'm really that. From playing as a kid to running a record label. I am all the music. DJing, I was DJing as a baby. You see the albums. And Jay-Z is the most effortless rapper in rap history. There is no rapper that knows their lyrics like that. The man knows his lyrics, every word. Ain't no forgetting no lyrics. And he say them effortlessly. And he say every lyric. And this what young rappers gotta understand. When you get your ass on the stage, rap, nigga. Say every word. All that breathing, missing words. Nah, you suck. Say every word. When I see Nas, Nas didn't say every word. Nas did not say every word at this show. Good to see you, Rich. Nas didn't say every word. Jay-Z say every damn word. And he don't be working. All the other rappers be working their ass off. Jay-Z don't be working. Y'all ain't see that show where he was sitting at the table and he did the 10-minute rap at the long table with Khaled in them? And dudes sitting down rapping for 10 minutes? Do you know how hard that is? The man rapped a 10-minute song sitting down like this. Can't no rappers do that. You cannot do that. Can't no rappers do that. But him, he the only one that do that. I wonder if I saved that picture. Y'all seen that? The man, that was one of them award shows. The man was sitting at a long table with Khaled in them. The man just sat there and rapped for 10 minutes. He don't be getting no props, man. People don't respect Jay. But I know why people don't respect Jay. Because these people don't know nothing about the music business. If you don't know nothing about the music business, if you don't know what you're looking at. So most people don't know what they looking at. That's why these shows be whack. This show right here, who remember this? That man was sitting at a banquet table, not even standing up. You know what kind of diaphragm you got to have? You know how your breathing got to be? You know how much memory you got to do to rap a 10-minute song, every goddamn word? Look how dude looking at him. Look at the dude sitting next to him. Look how he looking. Look at the dude sitting next to Jay. Look how he looking at him. He like, what the fuck? Look how he looking at him. See, these type of things, if you ain't in the music business, if you really don't know music, you ain't even see this. This went right over your head. A 10-minute song. You know how many lyrics you know how many lyrics you gotta say in a 10-minute song? You know how many lyrics you gotta say? You know the kind of vibe you gotta do when I tell you go in the booth and you go in the booth and you record your song. You know how good you gotta be to record that song? But we don't have to do 100 takes. You gotta be damn good. I had a rapper, his name TCO. He like that. The man can sit down and write his rap. He might take 30 minutes. He might take 45 minutes. He said, I'm ready. And when he go in there, it do not sound like he wrote that shit. And I used to be like, how the fuck he do that? And it's like when he do the first take, It be sounding perfect. And you know what he say? Let me do it over. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. And when he do it over, it's even better. And I'm like, how in the hell did you write that right here? How was you spitting that like that? How are you looking at that, but spitting it like you're not reading it? How is you looking at that paper and spitting it, but it don't sound like you reading it? How was you doing that fast? You just wrote this shit. I have 4 rappers. Guess which one was always finished the quickest? Him. He was in finished. And because he was in the crew, then everybody else had to step their game up. And the records was cold because 2 wrote, Ando wrote, and TCO wrote. Big Lou and Raw Business freestyle. That shit used to be fire. Big Lou could freestyle. Man, Big Lou, rest in peace to Big Lou. He freestyled a verse, right? He had 2 verses on the song. He freestyled a verse and he told a story. And then when he came back on the second verse, he freestyled the rest of the goddamn story. He freestyled 2 verses of a story. The first half of the story, then he came back and freestyled the second half of the story. I'd never seen nothing like that. Just off the dome. He was incredible, like just rap. Just rap. We didn't have digital. Man, if we would have had digital, because we was on 2-inch, if we would have had digital and I would have saved all his verses, that man would have had two more albums. But back then, you got to erase it. Like he say something cold, but he never say the same thing because he freestyle. So you never going to get the same verse. Man, if we would have had Pro Tools and all that, I would have saved all them verses. That man would have had, man, you know how many verses that man would have had? But Jay-Z is the best I ever seen in my life. And Black Thought cannot fuck with no Jay-Z. Not in his. He's cold. He got a good memory too, but I don't believe he can go in no studio and make no record as good as Jay-Z. I don't believe it, and I don't believe he'll be as good on stage as Jay-Z. Jay-Z on stage, his voice, the way he projects his voice, it's really incredible. You don't hear no breathing, nothing. You don't hear nothing. Like you expect to hear that when you go to a concert, so it don't really bother you because you expect that. But when you talk about incredible rappers, you got to say Jay-Z. And when you talk about incredible, people be like, well, who would you say the most second incredible rapper was? Big Pun. Yeah, Big Pun. Big Pun better than all these motherfuckers out here. That's a fact. Big Pun just died early. Big Pun's better than all these rappers. All of them. All of them. The only competition Big Pun got is Jay. Big Pun, I can't even tell you. He came to Chicago on Pink House, rest in peace, Pink House, and he freestyle. I gotta go get pulled. I gotta go and get my cassette tapes and find that Big Pun freestyle and put it out. Hey, Pun was the best. Like Pun, Pun could have easily been the greatest because Pun had a cheat code because he was doing English and Spanish, so he had more words to rhyme with. So Pun had a bigger vocabulary to rhyme with, so it was like crazy. Like they don't give Pun, like, come on, man, they don't give Pun. Pun was better than all these rappers, hands down. Just off the dome, he could just go. He could just go, just put on the beat and just give him the mic. That dude could just go, just off the dome. And oh man, yeah, Jay Z don't write. That's what Biggie got it from. Jay Z created that. That's where the shorties got it from. That's why the shorties ain't right. A lot of the shorties ain't right. Jay Z, just his memory is crazy. He's a phenomenal. If you let me tell you something, he gonna go on another tour. Do not miss that, Jay. Do not miss it. Now, if he go with Beyonce, I don't know how good it'll be. It might still be. But if Jay Z go on a tour by himself, don't miss it. You're gonna miss music history, especially if you're a rapper and you want to make it on the stage. You want to be good. You gotta go see Jay Z so you can learn professionalism, know your lyrics. Don't be making the crowd rap for you. You know what I'm saying? You know how they always putting a mic out there? Jay might do that one time. He might, just so the crowd could go crazy. But he don't be he say all his lyrics, every single syllable. It's the most amazing thing. And for me, in the music business, when you was not rich and you're in the music business, you gotta do all that. So you gotta get the beats, you gotta do the recording, you gotta get them on there. You gotta when they go do tours, I had to take them on tours. So we had to do rehearsals. So I had to go get rehearsal space for them to come, set up the four mics, run the instrumentals back. Cause we don't rap over no damn lyrics. We rap over instrumental. We might leave the hook, but you got to rap. And that was the thing I insisted. Y'all got to rap. Don't get your ass up on stage and be lazy. Say every goddamn word. And that we would rehearse. I don't give a damn how long we going to be here. You got to say every word. So when I took him to see Jay Z, I said, "You see what I'm telling y'all? That's why he at the top of the game because the crowd not rapping for Jay. The crowd be rapping with Jay Z. So when you go see a Jay Z show, the crowd is competing with Jay Z because he's saying every word. So they trying to show him they could say every word. It's crazy. I think it was in an auditorium theater that time when it was just him. And man, them people was in there. It was like a competition. They was trying to say every single word just like he do. I said, this dude is so smart. So he don't got them rapping for him. He got them rapping with him. Let's go, y'all. And they was going. They was going. They was trying to show each other. The whole crowd was competing. Right? I'm the only one in there don't know all the lyrics. I don't be trying to remember no lyrics. I just listen to the song. I know the lyrics when you say them, but I ain't trying to remember them. I ain't trying to do all that. But them young people in there, they knew every single last word, and they was rapping with him. And the whole roof was off the building from the time he started till he left. And that man didn't miss one word, not once. He didn't miss a syllable. He ain't no lazy rapper. He's a real MC. He's a real rapper, real rapper. He not missing shit. And I seen them all. Now I can't even name all the rappers I didn't see. They be lazy, they be missing lyrics and shit. You go see Wu-Tang, they be all over the place. That shit do not be sounding good. You just know the records and enjoy it. They don't be rapping that shit like they supposed to. That shit be lazy as hell up there. Straight up. They don't be saying all their lyrics like that, like they supposed to. Woo, the woo. There be all kind of gaps in there. Like, all right. What is this, amateur hour? Y'all can't even say y'all lyrics strong like that. Y'all got this music all loud, almost drowning y'all out and shit. I don't be liking them type of shows. So I don't know what Will.i.Am was talking about. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why he said that. But he proved Jay Z is at the top of the game because why he used Jay? Why he didn't say Nas? Why he didn't say it was trillion times better than Nas? Why he didn't say it's trillion times better than all the other rappers? Why he used Jay Z? That was that was tacky. You know what I'm saying? And Jada Kiss like Jada didn't like him saying that. He like, man, I don't blame Jada. Some people saying, well, Jada, he get to say what he want to say. He a fan. He listening. He a fan, and I agree with that. I agree. He should be able to have an opinion, but not that particular opinion like that. For him to say that like that, he need to be a rapper. Now, for him to say, I think Black Thought is a great lyricist, that's cool. If he want to say, I think a Black Thought is more creative with his lyrics than Jay Z. He's a better wordsmith. That would have been fine. But for some weirdo from a weirdo group to come out and say Black Thought is a trillion, bruh, I thought you was smart. You're not supposed to throw the word trillion around like that. Like, does he know how much a trillion is? Like most people say 10 times better. He over whooping. Okay, Black Thought is a trillion. It's like, bro, do you know what a trillion? Most of us we listening to what you saying, and when you say a trillion, that's like disrespect. Like he way up here and Jay Z way down there. Which Jay Z, man, Black Thought, I don't believe Black Thought could put nothing together except supercalifragilistic, expialidocious type lyrics. But I don't believe he can make no good songs. Because if he can make some good songs, he would have. I ain't heard no good songs from him. So that's my problem I got with the music industry. You got people out here, they want to give people credit that can't make no good songs. And I'm thinking, I don't like that in the black community. That's why we don't never got no money. Because you like somebody that can't make no money. Because if a nigga can rap his ass up but can't make a good song, he ain't going to make no money. So that make it make some sense. So you the greatest rapper, but you can't make no money? You can't sell no records. You can't sell no songs. You can't go number one on the charts. Then how good are you? Like that, I don't understand that part. I think that's detrimental for the black community. You need to be able to make some money. I'm not signing you because you can rap. You need to be able to make a good record. If you can't make a good record, you suck. Period. In terms of music business, Black Thought sucks. He can't make a good record. Why would anybody sign him? In music business terms, he sucks. He stinks. He got a reputation. Why he don't never drop no fire? Why he not high ranking on Funk Flex with the freestyle on Funk Flex? Why his shit never go viral on Funk Flex when his shit don't go nowhere? Show me where Black Dog go viral on Funk Flex freestyle. I ain't never seen Black Dog go viral for nothing. Now I ain't never seen it. He be doing shows and stuff with Common and them be at shows, and Common be stunting on him. Common be getting all the press. He don't get no press. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, man. I don't get all this praise, and you see it all the time. These shorties go out here, they drop their little drill songs and they blow up. Then weirdos come over here talking about like rappers that ain't nothing. And then you try to pretend like the system is pushing drill over garbage rappers that you think got lyrics. Man, them dudes don't know how to sell no records. It ain't the system that's pushing that. Okay? Drill is popular because the shorties don't take music lessons and shit, and it's music at their level. It's as simple as that. Y'all don't want to face the facts that you don't got music in the school. The shorties don't know nothing about 4/4 time, 3/4 time. They don't know nothing about music. So they need music at their level, and drill is at their level. You trying to pretend that you can sell some youth that don't got no music in the schools, that don't play no instruments. You trying to pretend you can sell them high level rap, which is stupid as hell. Them shorties ain't gonna listen to that shit. They don't know what that is. They gotta listen to something down at their level. So you don't blame the drill, blame the educational system. Why is the shorties down at that level? You got to raise the level up the shorties up in order to sell them music at a higher level. How you gonna have shorties on a low level and sell them high level music? With these nuts out here thinking, man, we could sell them some music and change their life. Get the fuck out of here. Man, nobody want to hear that bullshit. I'm the realest nigga alive. If I'm in the hood and I got to go back to the hood with gang and them, but I don't want to hear no positive shit. That shit not real in my world. That shit not going to change my world. That's all bullshit. Ain't no positive rap going to fix the hood. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't that positive shit ain't going to do nothing. Ain't nobody going to listen to that shit when you in the trenches. That's all make believe. That's me like when I was slanging. I ain't want to hear no positive shit. I was listening to positive shit before I got heavy in the streets. When I got heavy in the streets, I want to hear heavy in the street shit. I don't want to hear no, what I want to hear that for? I wasn't playing no righteous reggae while I was out slanging. Fuck, I want to hear Bob Marley for. And I'm out in the car slinging with a gun on me. I got a 45 Glock and a bad motherfucking attitude. I don't want to hear Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, none of that shit. I'll turn on my car, turn on my sounds, and you hear, and you can't knock the hustle. Zoom. And Mary J. Blige. Da dee da da da. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear Born in the Ghetto. It's hard to survive. I don't want to hear no goody two shoes rap. I'm not a goody two shoes. And you can't goody two shoes rap. It's not going to put no bread in my pocket. There was no goody two shoe life out there. Nothing goody two shoes out there. There's no conscious rap life out there. Conscious rap cannot save the black community, period. It's all fake. It ain't gonna change the youth. It ain't gonna do none of that. It ain't gonna you cannot change the music. You gotta change the environment. And then the music changes. The music reflects the environment. The environment do not reflect the music. Y'all gotta stop with that nonsense. The hating on the music give you an excuse to not get out here and change the neighborhood. You want to make a fake excuse to change the music. You got to change the living conditions. Period. I'm not out moving around a whole lot, but if I had to start moving around out there, I'm listening to drill. Period. I'm listening to Von 1700. I'm listening to that. If I got to go outside and I had to move around out there, I'd be listening to drill. I would not be listening to no black conscious bullshit. Get my head blowed off out there. Listen to that shit. That shit not go have me aware where I'm at, my environment. If I'm in the jungle, I want to hear jungle music. If I'm in a ballroom, I want to hear ballroom music. If I'm having sex, I want to hear having sex music. I want to hear whatever music that fit my environment. If I'm with a woman, I want to hear I'm with a woman music. If I'm in the jungle, that's what I want to hear. Jungle music. I want to hear whatever it is I got to deal with. Period. And I'll be listening to the shows that keep my game tight. Cause I'll be having people on this internet trying to threaten and all that. But I'm already listening to the music that fit what you're talking about. I'm with it. Cause I listen to that. I listen to drill. I'll be listening to drill all the time. I don't listen to old music. I've never listened to old music. I've only listened to the current hottest music. Whatever's popping, that's what I listen to. I've been like that my whole life. I'm still stay up to date with the music. Right now, I'm listening to G Herbo. Is like the hottest right now because he done brought the lyricism with the streets and mixed it all together, stepped his game up 1,000-fold. He's a 2025 Jay Z as G Herbo right now. Boy, hotter than a firecracker. Changed his style 3 times. His third style when he on, the lyrics is crazy. But that's the kind of stuff I listen to. I don't listen to positive music. I don't like positive music. People say it to me all the time, some dude rapping a whole bunch of words. I just be nice. I just don't hit y'all back and say, what you send me this bullshit for? I just be nice and just delete it. But I don't be wanting to hear that shit. They send me the British dude. And then it's different. Y'all know I'm talking about? He on the DMX beat. And he rapping, but that shit irrelevant to me. Like, what I'm supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? You listening to local? Yeah, if I was in New Orleans, I'd be listening to New Orleans. Like if I went to New Orleans, I would be listening to whatever they saying. I'll be listening to it because I need to know what they saying. Young Buck, I ain't listening to no. I'll never listen to Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I never listen. I never listen to Young Buck. Lloyd Bank is washed up, so why would I listen to him? You know what I'm saying? He need to go have a whole seat. Fuck, I wanted him for. He had a big opportunity. He blew it. Lloyd Banks is a loser. Bro, how you was with G Unit? How you fuck that up? Fuck Lloyd Banks. He's a lame. Bro, how you fuck that up? You was still supposed to be on stage with 50. Man, fuck Lloyd Banks. I don't like no motherfucker. I would never listen to Lloyd Banks. I seen him. I ain't listen to that shit. I might put it on hip hop rap show. I go check his freestyle, put it on hip hop rap show for the sake of the hip hop over there. But for me personally, nah, I don't fuck with Lloyd Banks. He a lame. If I'm dealing with young rappers, I'm telling you, don't be no loser like Lloyd Banks. Make sure you stand on your career. And when you get with a crew of strong people, ride with the crew. Don't snake the leader of the crew. If you was with G Unit, Lloyd Banks a bitch. Listen, man, 50 Cent had the hottest record in the world, right? This nigga supposed to drop a second album. Everybody would have dropped a second solo album. 50 went and dropped them, put them in front of his own career, and dropped G Unit. And look at Buck and Lloyd. Look how they did it. And the game. Look how they did it. The man, if you don't know the music business, you don't know what I'm talking about. 50 dropped Get Rich and Die Trying. The next album was supposed to be his second album. He looked out for the guys. And they all snaked him except Tony. Every last one of them wasn't shit. Man, fuck Lloyd Banks. He a bitch. And Young Buck a bitch too. And the game is a whole ass nigga too. I ride with Tony Yayo and Fifth. I don't fuck with them loser ass niggas. Them niggas ain't shit. I don't fuck with nobody that I wouldn't fuck with. I wouldn't like them in my life if they did me like that. I don't want to hear no Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks rap like he got doo-doo in his mouth anyway. Nigga, can't you speak clear? You know, he rap, you know what I'm saying? He rapped like he got doo-doo in his mouth, but he was good with G Unit though. I ain't gonna lie, but he a bitch. Yeah, he's a bitch. Fuck Lloyd Banks. Or you fucked up G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Young Buck too. Young Buck. Young Buck been with. Come on, man. Young Buck got sex issues. You think I'm gonna listen to a dude like that been allegedly with trannies and shit? But I don't want to hear no tranny rap. What the fuck is you talking about? Hey, I'm really him. Like, nah. Where you young brothers come from? Y'all listening to tranny rap? Young Buck, that's tranny rap. Well, I'm not listening to nobody being with that allegedly been with no trannies rapping. Come on, bro. Young Buck. Come on, bro. I might as well go get the new single by RuPaul. where RuPaul dropping a new single. Get the fuck out of here. Young Buck. Whatever. Man, nobody want to hear nothing about Young Buck. That shit gonna sound phony. You been with a dude allegedly. Now you rapping. I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to believe what you say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He need to just go ahead and drop a whole album. I Like Dudes by Young Buck. With his bitch ass, bro. Get your ass out of here. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't against homosexuals, but bromosexuals be tripping me out because don't be in the closet, bro. I respect real homosexuals be like, I'm gay. Cool. But if some dude trying to play like he's super hood dude, but then he running around with a tranny, where we do that at? And now you're going to try to get back on the record and try to be a gangster again? Bro, you're a prankster. You know what I'm saying? You a prankster, but you always popping something. You know what I'm saying? Because you always popping something. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. I need to drop it. I need to drop that G Unit remix on, but I'd be nice because I could really troll and get. I could drop that. Say you a trankster because you always popping something and go make a whole lot of money. He going off on Turk and BG. I mean, I don't know why he going off on BG. Now Turk, Turk a bitch anyway. He a bitch too. Turk, listen. Somebody tell Turk to shut up. Okay. Well, somebody tell Turk to shut up. He just keep talking. That's why they kicked you out the fucking tour, right? And he keep talking. Turk is bad for them. He bad for the group. He talk too much, like a girl. Like, bro, shut up. You fucking the hot boys up. He fucking the whole group up. I can't stand Turk. He fucking up the whole New Orleans, the whole hot boys. Why don't y'all tell Turk, shut the fuck up, bruh? Shut the fuck up. Go holler at BG quietly. Get the fuck off the internet and get some money. He always talking, talking, talking. Turk always talking, 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 talking. Slim Thug solo so he can do what he want to do. Slim Thug good. I fuck with Slim Thug. But Turk though, you with a group, bro. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. That's why they kicked his ass off the tour. Like, shut up, Turk. Please shut up. Please shut up. You know what I'm saying? They the hot boys. Let them be the hot boys. I ain't gonna judge BG. I ain't gonna judge none of them. Wayne got problems. They all got problems. But they the hot boys. They a novelty. Go out and do the show. Turk, shut the fuck up. If he would shut the fuck up, the fans could have got what they want. They want to see the hot boys. Get the fuck off the internet. Get your bag. Get off the internet. Do the tour. When you get through do the tour, you don't kiss and tell. Turk out of line. You don't tell on the guys. Period. Under no circumstance, you don't go to internet and tell on the guys. You keep a solid front for the fans. This is business. Once you go start talking against the guys, you fuck everybody fucking money up. You fuck the money up. The fans don't need to know there's no beef. No beef. The fans don't need to know that. If you young brothers, you in a group, don't never let it leak that y'all got internal problems. That cannot leak. That fuck your money up. You understand? Now you got people choosing between Turk and BG. That's not supposed to happen. That's my point, Silver and Gold. That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be against BG. You against BG because of Turk's stupid ass. It's not supposed to be BG. It's not supposed to be Turk. It's supposed to be the hot boys so you can get a bag. It's supposed to be the hot boys. Turk lucky that they even fuck with him after he got on Ayana, changed my life and cried like a little bitch. I want my daddy. I want my daddy. I been stopped fucking with Turk when he got on there with Rihanna, changed my life and started crying like a little bitch for his daddy. Who remember Turk was on there crying like a little bitch for his daddy? Let that woman break him down for her ratings, right? I wanted to go on that show so bad after that. Man, I wanted to go on that show because she get rappers on there and break them down, embarrass them, and make money. And got Turk on there and broke him down. He let that lady break him down. He started crying about his daddy. Her ratings went through the roof. He looked like a bitch. My daddy, I miss my daddy. I said, God damn. He lucky they just kicked him off the tour. I would have kicked him off the group then. He would have never came back. But I guess Birdman and Kiss Lil Wayne, and it's a whole weirdo thing. But still, they represent the NO for the sake of the city. See, I'm on some positive shit. They niggas, y'all niggas rep New Orleans. Shut the fuck up and go out there and rep the state and get your money. All that stuff could have been forgotten. They could have just got together. If they would have got together and shut up and did the tour, boom. That's why Wayne didn't really want to come back right away, because he knew. Weezy knew, they're going to start doing this stupid shit. I don't respect that shit. I don't respect that. To me, they disrespect. They disrespect. You know what I'm saying? To me, they disrespecting Juvie. To me, for Juvie, they supposed to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? For Juvenile. Why y'all got Juvie in the middle of that shit? Juvie cool than a motherfucker. Why y'all got him in that? See what I'm saying? That's why I don't like it. Because Juvie, that's my man. I fuck with Juvie 1,000,000,000%. Always, always solid. You ain't hearing no bunch of weird shit about Juvie. He not running his mouth. He not beefing. None of that. He just Juvie. They ain't got no respect for Juvie. Which Juvie the one blew their ass up. I don't know. Well, them niggas got bad memories. Juvenile blew y'all up. That's a fact. BG talking, Turk talking. But Juvie the one blew y'all up in Chicago and all over the country. We knew Juvie. Lil Wayne was a little kid. Juvie is the man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm on some business stuff, Silver and Gold. I'm talking about the business part. They fucking up the business. I'm a businessman, so I don't like to see nobody fuck up no business. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the personal shit. That's water under the bridge. BG, get out of jail, out of prison. Boom, it's go time. They supposed to shut the fuck up, go get their bag. And Turk's supposed to shut the fuck up. He was on the internet. As soon as they said they want to have a tour, internet off. Internet off. He's supposed to go live and say, man, we had a good show. Thanks everybody for coming to the show. We're going to be at so-and-so, 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 so-and-so. I love y'all. The show was this and that. Much love to everybody in this city, that, and go. Log off. No, he on the internet, ruining the way they look. He just ruining. He ruining the Hot Boys. Turk. I ain't gonna hate on BG. He did 15. So I ain't gonna hate on BG. He did 15. Try to come out, try to get his shit together. So I ain't gonna hate on BG. You know what I'm saying? The man did 15. Kept it solid, came out. You know what I'm saying? But Turk just won't shut up. I just seen Turk this morning. I got goddamn. Hold on. Y'all think I'm lying. Let me go. Look. If I go to I'm going to go to my history. History. Boom. First motherfucker come up. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Look, running his mouth, running his mouth, running his mouth, running his mouth. The other one, they chopping them up. This the one yesterday, and the other one's the one today. And I'm like, dude, Hot Boy Turk reveals nobody from Cash Money reached out to him after he was kicked off the tour. He on the internet. Then got a couple dollars and went and bought all that shit on his neck, which I respect that. You gotta look like a rapper, but come on, Turk. Turk is a lame, looking like a lame. I ain't gonna put BG in it now. You might got some personal silver and gold tea. It might be a reason you don't like both of them. I don't know. I'm just talking about BG ain't fucking the business up. Turk the one fucking the business up. And I don't, I be cheering for like New Orleans like that. I be cheering for black people. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't hate on their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in Chicago and we got Chicago pride. So I know New Orleans got New Orleans pride. So I'm gonna ride with that. Yeah, go NO. He fucking it up. Turk need to shut up. Turk been talking. All when BG was like, oh, he on the internet. He don't know how to have no other conversation. He be saying the wrong stuff. Then BG get out, Turk running his mouth about BG. Running his mouth. He always running his mouth. Then you in the group. You're not supposed to say your record better than nobody in your own group. Like, dude is an idiot. You're not supposed to compete with your own group. Where they do that at? He not supposed to say his album better than BG album. Really, you're not supposed to say your album better than nobody album, because now people gonna be scrutinizing it too much. That ain't how you sell no album. Now people scrutinizing it. Just put the album out, man, and talk about something else to make the album sell. What is you rapping about? Which to me, Turk, his videos, he looked like a lame to me. But that's because he was crying to the lady. But I don't really like Turk like that. Turk be rapping like he got you know what I mean? Like he got some on his, like some bothering him. Like he got a chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So he rapping like that. He not just rapping from his heart. He rapping with a chip on his shoulder. He rapping like he competing with his own brothers. So it come off fucked up. Exactly, Kathy. He rap, when you watch him rapping, he rap like he competing with the other hot boys instead of just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just rapping, he be rapping like he compete with his own guys. This is for the young brothers watching me. Never go against the crew. And never, if your crew have problems, you never, ever, never let that go public. Okay? Same thing for your family. Whatever happened between you and your brother, you and your sister, your mom and your daddy, keep that in the house. Never bring that outside. Because if your family got a problem and you bring it outside, you weaken the whole family, including yourself. You weaken yourself. You don't strengthen nothing. You tearing your own self down. You keep what happens in the house stays in the house. Period. 100%. You're not going to see me come over here and talk about nothing my children doing or none of that shit. If one of my children go do some fucked up shit, you're not going to see me get on the internet and tell. I'm not finna get on there. Oh man, my daughter, man, my son, man, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. Ain't nobody business. I don't even talk about them like that. Relationships too. Every relationship I've been in, I ain't never went on the internet and said a goddamn thing. I don't know nothing. If I'm with a woman, no matter what happened, we break up, I don't know nothing. Now she a woman, she might talk to people. She might talk to her relatives, talk to her friends, but she a woman. I'm a man. I ain't telling my friends shit. Like, what happened with you and old girl? Oh, nothing. My vibe is next subject. What happened to you? The reason you're a bitch asking me what happened to me. Bitch, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Keep that shit where it stay. Don't be putting that out there like that. I'm disappointed in Turk. I wish he shut the fuck up. Turk has pretty much damaged the relationship forever because you let the fans know now. You can't undo that. And they just sick of you. And he's saying, Turk saying, well, the fans want to see everybody. Listen, bro. If you watch me, Turk, let me tell you something. They don't give a fuck. They trying to get a bag. And they'll play your verse and get their money so they can feed their family. They trying to get a bag, bro. By hook or by crook. They don't give a fuck if you there or not. If they can do shows and get money, they going to do them shows and get that money so they can pay their bills. That's what you should have shut the fuck up and did. Should have shut the fuck up, went on the tour and got your money. They offered you less money. You should have just had a contract. All right, when y'all going to give it to me on the back end? Cool. You could have got it on the back end. It would have been better to do the tour for less money than to sit home for no motherfucking money. It reminded me one time when I was hustling and I was way in Harvey, Illinois, way south. Somebody called me way on the north side, want to spend $35. And I ain't want to drive way on the north side for $35. But I thought to myself, if I was flat broke and a friend or a relative say, oh man, I hate to see you broke like that, come up here, I'll give you $35, I would have went. I would have went. So I said, let me get my ass up and go get this goddamn $35. I'm tripping. I went and got that $35. And good thing I did, I was at the beginning of my business. Next thing I know, I wasn't even selling 35. I'm selling 50s and 100s and I'm blowing up. Why? Because I got off my ass at the beginning point and went and grabbed them $35. So Turk should have went and got his money. Go get your money. Keep your damn mouth shut. Never speak against a family. Never speak against your real family or your whatever group you in. Never, never divulge nothing outside of the circle. For young people, watch me. Never do that. Keep your mouth shut. If you fall out with your brother that you raised with, don't tell nobody you fell out with your brother. That's between you and your brother and your mom and your daddy, your sister. That's it. It stays here. Don't go out there telling nobody. Turk was supposed to keep that in the family. He wasn't supposed to be fucking with BG. BG just getting out of jail. Everybody judging BG, 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 and BG just got out of prison. Leave BG alone. He just got out of prison. You got to adjust. What you want him to do? The man been locked up 15 years in some conditions a lot of y'all wouldn't be able to handle. Y'all don't know what be going on in there. Shit be going on in there. All type of shit. People be getting out of there with PTSD, with serious problems coming up out of there. You're supposed to show this man some compassion and shut up and go on the tour and get the money. With all this noise, Lil Wayne ain't gonna never do no tour with him. He got issues himself. He don't need that. Wayne ain't doing so good. They gonna be RIP and Wayne soon. Watch. They're gonna be R.I.P. Lil Wayne. Everybody see it. Lil Wayne not finna be around long. Look at him. He's sick. Lil Wayne messed up. He's sick. He's sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with Turk. I wish he'd shut up and get his money. Somebody got some questions? What is it? Okay, we can go to another 20 minutes. Somebody got some questions, I'll answer some questions. Or you want to bring up any conversation, got something to do with hip hop, rap, your favorite rapper, your least favorite rapper, what's going on in the rap world, all of that. We can do it. Same thing with Dipset. Same thing. Same thing. Cam and Jimmy bogus. Both of them, they foul as hell. That never supposed to come out. These brothers be pretending they gangsters. They don't be doing no gangster shit. That's not gangster. That's feminine. Cam bogus. Cause Cam the leader. And he ain't showing no leadership. Cam the one supposed to call Jimmy and say, "No, Capo, we not doing that. You want a man, boom, boom, boom. What I could do to help you like that." Remember, when you build a legacy, it's in the world, it's solid. You can't, when you unbuild it, you destroy yourself. Cam ruining his own bag, beefing with Jimmy. It's ridiculous. And he the leader. I blame Cam because he not acting like no leader. A leader supposed to be the main one, call Jimmy and say, "Man, take this off the internet, Capo. What the fuck is you doing?" No. He all emotional in his feelings, saying all this shit with Mace. And him and Mace have fell out too. And I get Cam looking wishy-washy. You fell out with Mace, you back with Mace. Now you fall out with Jimmy. And you sitting there talking about Jimmy to Mace, but you have fell out with Mace. Where we do that at? And Mace ain't Dipset. Mace not Dipset. Boy, it's supposed to be Dipset. Period. These brothers don't be understanding. It's supposed to be Dipset. You understand? It's supposed to be Dipset. You ain't supposed to show none of that in public. Young Buck with G Unit, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of shut the fuck up. Now Fifth gotta kick everybody to the curb and just say it ain't gonna never be no G Unit. And Fifth know what he doing. He just delete the whole shit. Okay, delete it. It's damaged. See, Fifth know it's damaged from the game, bitch ass. The game could have went on his separate way. He didn't have to all do all that GU nod and all that. Now look at the game. Big lawsuit, gonna be flat ass broke. Lucky if he don't go to prison. Accused of messing with a minor. All he had to do was shut the fuck up and ride with G Unit and get his bag. And then do solo projects. As soon as his contract up, boom, do solo shit, get your money. Still be G Unit, but be the game. Just rap the game. He fucked that up. How much money they lost? You know how much money the game and 50 Cent could have made together doing songs? Shit would have went through the roof. They both looked the same. You know what I'm saying? When the gang came, I said, "Oh, this will work right here. Two big, strong niggas like that rapping together that could rap." I said, "Oh, this is going to go." The gang fucked it up. He didn't see the vision. And then they would have had L.A. on lock. They would have had New York on lock. If Buck wasn't weirdo, they would have had the South on lock. Like 50 a genius, but they didn't see what he was doing. The man was a genius. But they people be messing up. He had to go solo. 50 a genius. That was genius, boy. They would have had somebody from the whole United States. Just think about that. Just think about they would have had somebody from Chicago, boom, somebody from New Orleans, boom, somebody from Florida. Man, they would have been, man, you know how much money that would have been? You know how much money they would have made? Bros be messing up the bag. Lionsgate. I did business with Lionsgate. I got respect. I did business with Lionsgate. They do good business. I did business with Lionsgate. When you're an entertainer, you're in the music business, you got to keep your mouth shut. Drama is bad for business. Even beefing with another artist, it ain't the best thing for business. If you look at Jay-Z and the Nas beat, it damaged both of them a little bit. Jay was able to brush it off by being with Beyonce. That's the only thing. Nas went into business and started doing businesses and stuff, but his rap career got damaged like that because when you beef with somebody, then you get connected to them. So that's why if you're a young rapper, don't be trying to beef because once you beef with them, now you kind of connected to them to the hip. So your music career is gonna be always connected to this other rapper. That's why 50 is not doing the music like that. He doing businesses. He doing TV and he putting his music on his own TV shows. Smart. Because every music he would do solo, it'll be connected to Rick Ross. It'll be connected to everybody he been beefing with. And you get connected with him. So he went another route. Smart. He just went into business and just get some TV shows and put his music on TV shows. Little Meech, a goofy, where they messed that up. You just seeing brothers just blowing the bag left and right and left and right. Then say, well, we're going to get another bag. You could have got the other bag still without blowing that bag. Like, make it make some sense. You didn't have to blow that bag to go get that bag. You could have kept both bags. Like, what the hell? You can't be emotional when you're doing business and you can't be beefing. You got to learn to keep stuff in house. Beef ain't no good. Since I've been on YouTube, you know how many people try to beef with me? They try to beef with me to get me to go back and forth. That ain't good for me. That damaged me. And when you see Pharaoh, you don't think about nobody. Why? Because I ain't had no beef with nobody. I don't got nobody else's name in my mouth like that. I would have been connected to them for the rest of the time I'm on social media. I would have been connected to the person I was beefing with. I wouldn't be able to shake them. Every time my name come up, their name would come up. That's why I stayed away from Sarnetta because that's the play over there to get you caught up with somebody in a debate and then a beef, then disrespect, and now you connected to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna beef with them. I was gonna go straight to the streets with it. Fuck all that beef. I'm a vegan. I don't eat beef. I don't fuck with beef. I was just gonna go straight to the street with them. Facts. I wasn't gonna beef with them on the internet. If they wouldn't want to play too much and they try to have my name in their mouth for no reason when I ain't mentioning them, I would have went to New York. I would have went to New York. Yeah, they dodged a bullet. They definitely dodged a bullet. For real. I didn't dodge no bullet. Motherfucker Sonata dodged a bullet. For real. On myself. I don't play like that. I wasn't gonna play like that. Mm-mm. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I don't do no beefs. Beefs is for losers. Unless you can monetize the beef for a long period of time, it's a waste of time. Unless you can Ali Joe Frazier it, but if you can't monetize it, then it's you gonna lose. You ain't gonna have no identity. You're gonna always be like locked in with somebody else. You want to be your own self. Internet beef is whack. They just told me somebody was talking crazy about what they want to do to me. I ain't watched that video. I don't even know who it is. Why? They ain't doing nothing but want some clout. I ain't watching that shit. That's all clout chasing. Trying to get a response from me. Man, I'm not responding. Run your ass up. Fuck all that talking. Man, all this. Hey, just run up. Enough said. Show your ass up. Like, run up. Run up on me out here. Fuck all that. Get in line with all these other goony goons out here and all these Venezuelans and all these potential jackers out here. I live in a place where shit, somebody always might run up on you. That's what it is living in a big city. Every day you have to have your house secured and your alarm systems on cars and homes and your security. In a big city, it's run up. This is run up kingdom. That's all people do is run up. Strangers that don't even know you run up on you in these big cities and try to jack you for your car, your money, whatever. Then you got nuts. Nowadays you got nuts. Crazy, some crazy man come out with a machete or just start chopping up people and you happen to be there. You got to be alert nowadays. One of them nuts. Y'all been seeing these nuts just going and just shanking a bunch of people for no reason, and people don't even know what's going on. So it's danger out here anyway. I don't need nobody threatening me, man. I'm already in danger with all these crazy people with these psychiatric problems out here in this damn street. I already got my head on a swivel. I don't see where the rap battle stuff work. Cause the rappers like that, they not finna battle. Nas not finna battle. Jay-Z not finna battle. That's nobody gonna do that. People trying to get some money right now. They ain't trying to be doing no rap battles. The shorties ain't gonna battle because they be threatening each other in real life. So unless you get some kind of really official battle rap, not that weirdo poetry night stuff. I don't know what that is. Easy the block captain and them. That's trash. That ain't no battle. You ain't battle. If you ain't on the beat, how's it a battle? You ain't got no timing. You don't have to stay on time. You could take all day to say your poetry. Like that ain't no rap battle. How's that a rap battle with no beat? That's crazy. BET announced they getting rid of Soul Train and the BET Awards. That's because Fat Joe. Fat Joe is definitely a tether. He just lock on the black people shit and eat off us. I can't stand to hear his voice. It just sounds like he lying as soon as he started talking. You know what I'm saying? and get him out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know why he the representative for black music. I don't know why. He wasn't that good. Like Fat Joe ain't nobody. It's a bunch of people got records. Who picked him to be somebody special? He is lame as hell. They had that mug performing at SeaWorld. And they booed his ass and started leaving. Bro, you ain't can't. They had him warming up for Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you warming up for Bow Wow and them? Like, bro, really? Oh, Cuban, white man, trying to be a rapper, a gangster. He's a super duper duper this duper gangster ever. Fat Joe. Oh, he's the biggest gangster ever. Gangster. Nobody knew that at the time he was gangstering. He didn't become a big gangster until he signed Pond. He signed Pond and he was a gangster. That was some whack. I said, look at this guy. Now he's an overweight gangster. Now that he signed Pond, he was a gangster. He like, Pond, we're going to put on suits and make you look like a gangster. We're going to be gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him helping Pond lose some of that weight. Y'all seen Pond the size he used to be? He was a regular dude. And he put on all that weight. That's like a mental illness. To eat that much like that, eat yourself to death, that's crazy. All right, so nobody got no questions or nothing, so that's the end of that. This is ridiculous. He is not in Jay-Z's category at all. People just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This guy ain't in Jay-Z league. They just be making up stuff. It's crazy. Victory.